Hello and welcome back to Wargaming with Gary. Sod it, I'm not supporting Harlequins anymore. Jesus Christ. Oh, I'm gonna support myself. I had this shirt made up. It's got a coat of arms, Armstrong coat of arms. And I had this made up. I had it made up for like going to the gym, working out. So not that I've been there recently. I hurt my ankle, my hip, and I played foolishly. When we went to Lanzarote, I played tennis with my son-in-law, who's a very good tennis player, and I'm not. But my head was saying, yeah, you'll be all right. Go and get after that ball, chase it, run. And my body was going, hold on, just a minute. You're nearly 60 years old. Slow down a bit. Anyway, because of it, I've buggered me out, my Achilles tendon up again. My hips are playing up something terrible. My knees are aching. Generally, old age is slowly ruining my body. So yeah, so I've and like, because I'm not doing the exercise, I'm starting to put weight on as well. Vicious circle, isn't it? Yeah. Anyway, two things. I've been doing a couple of unboxings just to keep up with what I'm doing and have movement trays and a paint stand, which I'm hoping to get built at some point. I've got some bits and pieces, but something I said I was going to do last time and I forgot. I think I forgot because I was caught off guard because Warbases sent me a package of movement trays, which were very good, but they sent, I'd asked for 50mm by 150, which is like six wide or 6 across and 2 deep. But they sent me some. They sent some. I mean, there was 5, I think, which were that. But they sent a whole load of 25 by 150. The more I think about it, I'm thinking, oh, I bet that's me. I bet I've like, fat fingered the wrong button. It won't be the first time. So if that's the case, well, basically, I do apologise. If that's not the case, let me know what happened so that I can, and I'll do a shout out for you. Because I think your products are pretty beautiful. I'll still be shopping from Warbases. I said I was going. Yeah. Oh, so yeah. When I was going to glue some figures to some horses, so some covering figures. But it went out my head, which things like that often do, to be honest. And I also said I was going to show you a book that I got from. Now I don't know if you can see that. Now you have a look at it. It's a decent size. Look, it's nice and thick. It's lovely and shiny. It smells new almost. Yeah, it's really good. Filled with diagrams, lots of writing and stuff like that. Just now, I'm gonna like. It looks really expensive. It looks, and my wife went, "How much was that?" It was the grand total of £1.75 from the charity shop. Now I've looked on the website. I've looked on Google, and this is currently retailing between £25 and £26. So how's that? What a result, eh? What a result. So I'm very pleased with that. It's called Civilizations of the Ancient World. Perfect for what I'm doing. Absolutely perfect. It's by a Thames and Hudson. Edited by Professor Dominic Rathburn. And it covers pretty much all the figures, apart from all the areas that I'm particularly interested in, apart from one. It covers Rome, but everything covers Rome. And I'm not particularly interested. It's got a nice introduction there. As you can see, there's some nice pictures there, some nice illustrations. Let me just get it to. It talks a bit about the ancient world, and then it tells you there like who it covers. So it covers Egypt, Mesopotamia, Greece and Rome. Yeah, and in Mesopotamia it goes all the way through from Sumer, Acadia, Babylonia, or Babylonians, Assyrians, right up to the Persians. It doesn't it briefly mentions Persians, but that's how far it goes up. Greece looks really interesting. So yeah. So if I go to the bit, it's in the beginning. It's got a timeline, and it's got a timeline. It's got a historical timeline, a generic timeline, but then it also does one specific for, in this case, this is the Egyptians. I'm going to come away from the Egyptians. I want Mesopotamia. There we are. Because it's Mesopotamia that I'm working on at the moment. Bear with me. Shall I pull this down just a little bit? No, that's better. Yeah. Right, so there it starts with Mesopotamia, and it's cut into categories. So you start off with your timeline, which is very useful. And it's just got a brief rundown of what was going on at that time. Perfect for me, because if you've been watching the videos, you know that I'm trying to gather as much information in order to build campaigns. Then it talks about the geography of the land, of the area. Very interesting again for me. Then it talks about the government, and it's the same on every period, on every section. It does the same. So in Rome it will have the same. It will talk about the geography, it will talk about the government. Then it talks about, there's quite a lot on government in this one, probably because of Sumeria. Sumer had an awful lot, and so did Babylon. Harambe's, is it Haramba? I'll have to check that. But yeah, he almost the founder of bureaucracy, really. So it's got government, then it's got, you can see their warfare, and you can see there's some pictures of weapons, but it also talks about how they trained, fighting techniques. So it's got quite a lot in there. So that's the warfare. It talks about the first chariots. Then it's got religion. Now, something I will be doing is I'm going to be doing. I want to do historical battle reports, but I'm also going to do fantasy battle reports, and this religion is going to be very useful. Yeah, because I'll be able to use some of the gods of that time. Then it's got the work that they did, the irrigation for the rivers, the farming, all those types of things. Then it's got technology, and it's got this all the way through leisure. You can see there, leisure. It's got this all the way through each individual section. So it's got this for the Greeks, the Romans, the Egyptians, and of course Mesopotamia. It's got architecture, sorry, not agriculture, architecture. Sorry, it's because I'm looking sideways, and I'm dyslexic, so yeah. So yeah, and like on these buildings, I mean, I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, I'm going to make one of these. It's going to be part of my project to make one of those. So it's got that. What else is there? Costumes, type of clothing that they wore, during that period. You can see it's daily life. I think this has been a really, really good find, and you can tell by the way I'm thumbing all the way through these, and then it goes on to Greece. So that's probably my find of the year. That's the first time I've gone into a charity shop and found something like this that I'm really interested in. So so I'm very pleased with that. Very pleased indeed. Right. Now, what I said I was going to do, and I'm going to, let's just bring that over here a little bit, is I'm going to stick, let's just make sure. Now this guy is just Babylonian cavalry. So I'm going to put him on a horse in a minute. And this one, oops. Oh, damn. There we are. That was, I thought I'd loosened all them. Obviously not. And this one is going to be a Babylonian cavalry guard. Look, because it's got that nice sash. I thought I'd use that. Yeah. So I'll quickly put them on their horses. Hopefully I don't mix them up. So that one goes on there. So, and all I use is this impact glue. This is Evo stick. So yeah, nothing too dramatic. And I've got some blue tack just in case it needs propping up. Oops. Don't worry, when I you see that? Yeah. When I do we'll need a little bit of propping up. So I'll just put that there on his head. On my head. Okay, I'll put a little bit more on here. Okay. I have to be a bit careful because the there we are. Right. So that's him done. And then what I'll do, I'll put a bit of blue tack on the next one and preempt that it won't just rest there. Alright, so I'll put that on there. Oops, a daisy. Okay, so I'll put that on his neck. Bit of blue tack. It won't stick too much, and it'll only take 2 hours for that to dry off. Not even that. Alright. Okay. Oh, I made a pig's ear of that. That's just. That's better. Now, that's better. Right. So that's them two done. And that's that done. Okay. So that's me done. I think that's plenty for now. That will keep me out of the way. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can make that see if I can make that paint holder. Which is giving me more problems than I thought it was going to give me. Such is life. Okay, speak to you soon. All the best. Take care. Bye.